Today I get some rounds with the GOAT.
Shakur Stevenson is more than just a rising star in boxing. His journey in the ring has been closely tied to some of the sport's most respected figures, notably Terence Crawford and Ward.
Be where Ward was at. I got to see Ward go in training camp and watch him against Kovalov.
After the video showing Terence Crawford sparring with Ward was released, Shakur Stevenson made some critical comments that left Crawford, his longtime best friend, with no choice but to shut him down.
Get up. It's a brighter day, it's a brighter side in front of me, and me seeing that.
From the early days of his career, Shakur Stevenson received strong support from Terence Crawford. Stevenson often spoke about how Crawford's guidance was crucial to his development as a boxer. Crawford's influence went beyond mere advice. He provided mentorship through rigorous training sessions, strategic discussions, and moral support. This mentorship was evident during Stevenson's fights, where Crawford's presence was a source of immense encouragement. Ward also played a significant role in Stevenson's journey. Recently, there was a light sparring session between Shakur Stevenson and Ward, highlighting the ongoing support from these boxing legends. The dynamics between these three figures almost took an interesting turn when a video surfaced showing Ward sparring with Terence Crawford. Shakur's reaction to this was notably subdued. While he respected the sparring session and understood the nature of the sport, it was clear that seeing his two mentors in the ring together stirred a mix of emotions. Shakur commented, "It's a Sunday. I'm supposed to be peaceful. It's a Saturday. I'm supposed to be peaceful on Saturday. He didn't pull me out of retirement, man. Shakur and Terence are competitive, but they can't beat us. They can't beat you probably in ping pong, and they definitely can't beat me." When Shakur saw the video, he didn't hide his feelings. He said it was a bit weird seeing them go at it. "These are two guys who have taught me so much, but it's all part of the game. I just hope they don't forget who's the young lion," Shakur said. While he thought his comment was more positive, many others saw it differently. He was hit with the usual criticism that he shouldn't, not even as a joke, try to say that he was any better than either Bud or Ward. When asked about it, Terence Crawford, never one to back down from speaking his mind, responded to Shakur's comments in a fiery manner. "Shakur is like a little brother to me, but if he thinks he's ready to step up, he better be ready for what comes with it." Sparring with Ward was about getting better, not about stepping on anyone's toes. This exchange added a bit of heat to their normally supportive relationship, showcasing the competitive fire that burns in any fighter. "Everything that I've experienced from him and his team, and everybody around him has been nothing but respect," Crawford added. Just recently, Ward and Shakur Stevenson engaged in an entertaining shadow boxing session, with the unbeaten WBO's super featherweight champion Stevenson showcasing his exceptional hand speed and reflexes against the 37-year-old former two-division world champion Ward. Despite Ward's experience and skill, Stevenson's quick movements and sharp technique often backed him up during the workout. Observing the session, it was evident that the 24-year-old Stevenson, who is physically imposing for a super featherweight, could pose a significant challenge to Ward if they were to spar with gloves on. During the session, Stevenson demonstrated his agility and precision, consistently outpacing Ward. However, it was also clear that Ward's experience would come into play in a real sparring match. As the exercise progressed, Ward began to adapt, focusing on targeting Stevenson's midsection, the most accessible area for strikes. Stevenson's performance, while impressive, also revealed some areas for growth. His style still bears traces of his amateur background, and he has yet to develop significant power in his punches. This aspect of his game might explain why Stevenson has not yet moved up to the lightweight division to face the more prominent fighters in that weight class. Terence Crawford and Ward showcased a bit of skill and enthusiasm towards the session. So with everyone seeing Ward actually putting in some effort, everyone was certain that Shakur doesn't hold any reputation and is not even worth comparing himself to Ward and Crawford. Besides, this is the same guy who often apologizes for poor performance in simple and natural fights. Shakur Stevenson spent a lot more time apologizing following his bad performance against Edwin de los Santos than he actually spent enjoying the win despite remaining unbeaten. Stevenson faced criticism for his cautious approach during the fight, which led to a lackluster 12-round bout that he won by unanimous decision. The usually sharp and aggressive three-division champion held back, and speculation arose that he might have entered the ring with an injured left hand. Stevenson's acknowledgement of Crawford and Ward's support was particularly interesting. Crawford and Ward had been integral to Stevenson's career from the beginning. They walked Stevenson to the ring that night, a visible sign of their unwavering mentorship since turning pro in early 2017. Stevenson had looked up to these two champions, drawing from their experiences and expertise. Ward's involvement extended beyond mentorship. He was also part of Stevenson's management team, guiding his career decisions. "All my idols, I put on a bad performance. They came out to see a great performance, and I put on a bad one," Stevenson said. After the fight, Stevenson spoke to ESPN's Bernardo Osuna and admitted, "I wasn't feeling too good before the bout started." He did not elaborate on what was troubling him but hinted that he knew he would have to adopt a cautious strategy to secure the win. However, the crowd of 6,703 at T-Mobile Arena expressed their dissatisfaction with boos, frustrated by the lack of action from both fighters throughout the fight. Stevenson seemed reluctant to engage, in stark contrast to his usual style. De los Santos, on the other hand, failed to adapt and cut off the ring effectively, often following Stevenson around without being aggressive enough. Despite this, Stevenson managed to win the judges over with his tactical performance. Tim Cheatham and Steve Weisfeld scored the fight 116-112 in favor of Stevenson, while David Sutherland scored it 115-113. After the fight, Stevenson expressed his regret to his fans. "I apologize to my fans," he said. "I apologize to everybody if I had a bad performance or if you all felt I could have done more. I did too, so I'm sorry." Stevenson's close relationship with Crawford and Ward was evident in how much their support meant to him. These two boxing greats had been there from the start, helping Stevenson navigate the pressures of professional boxing. Crawford, known for his relentless drive and strategic acumen, had been a constant source of advice and encouragement. Ward, respected for his technical skills and mental toughness, had provided invaluable insights that shaped Stevenson's approach in the ring. Seeing Crawford and Ward walk him to the ring was not just a gesture of support but a symbol of the strong bond they shared. This relationship had been built on years of mentorship, training, and shared experiences. Even Crawford's reaction to Stevenson's performance was both supportive and honest. He understood the challenges of the sport and the pressures of maintaining an unbeaten record. Ward, always a source of wisdom, saw this as another learning experience for Stevenson, knowing that every fight, good or bad, contributed to his growth as a boxer. Terence Crawford has seen the skill set of Shakur Stevenson up close and personal. The two world champions share a unique bond that goes beyond friendship. They are occasional sparring partners despite the difference in weight classes. This connection allows them to sharpen their tools ahead of high-level title bouts, learning from each other's strengths and refining their techniques. Stevenson occupies the same division where Crawford first won his world honors before conquering the 140 and 147 divisions. The two have a mutual respect that's evident whenever they discuss each other's careers. Crawford has always been vocal about Stevenson's potential and skills in the ring. At this point, we know that Stevenson is renowned for having one of the best defenses in boxing today. In conclusion, Shakur Stevenson's journey in boxing has been profoundly shaped by the guidance and mentorship of Terence Crawford and Andrew Ward. These two legends have provided Stevenson with not only technical advice but also moral and strategic support, helping him navigate the challenges of professional boxing. The recent events, including Stevenson's reaction to Crawford and Ward sparring and his own performance against De Los Santos, highlight the complex dynamics of their relationships. Despite occasional tensions, the bond between these three fighters remains strong, built on mutual respect and a shared passion for the sport. As Stevenson continues to grow and evolve in his career, the influence of Crawford and Ward will undoubtedly remain a crucial part of his success.